to be joined today by David Druker. And rather than me give you a long introduction of who he is, I thought I'd give him a chance to start off by answering a few questions so he can tell you himself. Hi, David.
Hey, Lisa, how are you?
I'm great. So tell everyone who you are.
In a simple format, my day job, I'm the president and CEO of the UPS Stores Canada, a great network of franchisees offering business services in local communities across Canada and the US. And, it's a great thing. My second job, because apparently I wasn't busy enough, is I've been with the Canadian Franchise Association so long that they decided the best way to get rid of me was to make me the chair of the board of directors, because that's a definitive run. And after that, I become the past chair. And then after that, they get to put me out to actually past chair.
Tell us a little bit about some of your responsibilities as chair of the CFA.
It's really the board of directors as a large group that does all of the stuff. Obviously, there's a smaller executive committee that's responsible for more specifics, but really we make sure that the community that is franchising in Canada remains relevant, remains strong, remains protected.
So why is it so important to raise awareness on advocacy?
And a lot of matters. As I mentioned earlier, quickly, there's government stuff that goes on sometimes, there's banking stuff that goes on sometimes, but it's also making sure that people are aware that franchises really are people in local communities looking to pay their taxes, send their kids to school. It's a form of small business that comes with a coach, a support structure, and an owner's manual and an operations guide. So you're not sitting out there, blindly on the edge by yourself.
How can members help support CFA advocacy?
Getting involved is really the secret. It's there's no small job in advocacy or awareness. There's no small job in the association. There's different roles to be played. There's different things, whether it be new membership or mentorship, or just different local events and gatherings. There's committee work to be done everywhere, and it starts by putting up your hand and saying, you know what, I'm part of this community. I'd like to be involved in this community. And we've got certainly the people and the means by which to put you to work. But it's a good work because you're building something that's relevant.
For members who want to get involved, who should they contact or speak to at CFA to get involved?
You can go to that same website and find the list of all the incredible staff team members at the CFA office. You can call anybody. Nobody's going to turn you away. They might not be the perfect person, but certainly they'll be able to direct you. So, if you're looking to add new members, there's people like Lou. If you're looking to get involved in marketing, there's people like Kenny. There's something for everybody. Or call Sherry. I mean, she is hardly an ivory tower president. She is very reachable and loves, much like myself and much like most of us, people. It's the interaction with people that we're all here for.
Are you open to a few rapid fire personal questions about you?
Take it away.
What does your typical morning routine look like?
I like that first few hours of the day to be mine. It centers me for the day. So, over the last couple of years, based on what happened, I ended up putting all the equipment into my basement for a gym. So I've got a home gym, or if I'm, up in the country, I'll go for a walk or hop on a jet ski or do something. But I need to do that to sort of center myself and clear my head before the barrage of emails and phone calls start every day.
What mantra, motto do you live by every day?
Things. First off, I believe if you're not going to give 110%, don't bother. I hate people who just sort of call it in. I find it really not genuine, not the way to be a team player, not to be part of the community. And probably that gets summed up best. I really believe, people who, overpromise and underdeliver, not me. I like to underpromise and overdeliver. I'll give you a realistic answer. I'm not going to sell it short just so that I can sell it high afterwards, but I'm going to make sure that what we commit to, we can actually deliver on and more. It's important.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
It'd be the same thing. People who don't, say what they mean and mean what they say, don't deliver on their promises, don't give 110%. If you're going to do it right, or don't do it at all. And I've told my kids that all the time. It's just, It's not magic. It's just being genuine and treating people the way that you would like to be treated in reverse.
All right, we know you're from Montreal. Who do you think makes the best bagels?
Aviator and Fairmont, they're both Class A bagels, especially when you compare them to what you can find in the rest of the world. But to me, it's always been St. Viator's. It's got a little better crunch. It's a personal thing.
This is gonna be a hard one. Habs fan, Leafs fan.
Got to be Habs. I'm a Montrealer all my life. I love the Blue Jays. They're Canada's baseball team, but the Leafs is just a complete different story. It's never going to happen.
What's your favorite wine? Red, white, vintage?
Red's generally my go-to. I've been a California guy for a long time, probably because about 10 years ago I did a trip to California. But recently, one of my daughters just finished studying in Milan, so I've been to Italy about 3 times now. And the Italian wines are coming back into favor for me. So I got a good fridge with a good selection, and but Italian's probably where I'm going for the most part right now.
Thanks, David, for taking the time out of your busy schedule. I can't wait to chat again and for our next guest in the Just Ask series. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to support your local franchise system, everyone.